Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? So today I am eating some homemade animal style fries. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you aren't new, if you haven't subscribed, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications next time we post a video. And leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And yes, I'm going to go ahead and get started. That's just the rest of my fries. I used McDonald's fries because I felt like those would be they're like closest to In-N-Out fries. I've had animal style fries when I was in California or what have you, and I'll also give you guys a close up or what have you. But you know, they don't have In-N-Out on the East Coast, so I had to do what I had to do. So the bubby's over here eating some fries. I'm so hungry. So dear Holy Father, thank you for this food I'm about to receive from your my bite, help in Jesus' name I pray, man. So it's really easy. You just make you some caramelized onions. Can't say that I've made caramelized onions before, or at least not intentionally. So I hope I did a good job with these. And then I also added bacon. I don't even know if they put bacon on theirs, but I put, you know, those bacon bits, those real bacon bits on mine. And then American cheese, and I put it in the oven, let the cheese melt with the onions on there. I cooked the onions first, then put the cheese on, and then and cooked it with the bacon on there, so the bacon could cook, and then drizzle some Thousand Island on top. So that's all it is. Are your fries good, the butter? Is they good? I did my thing with these, I think. I had a list of mukbang ideas, and I made this list a while ago, and this has been on it. Just haven't done it yet. I saw some video on social media or something. You know, because once you start liking like people mukbang Instagram pages, you know, a whole bunch of stuff just floods your timeline. And be on your explore page, and I saw this girl eating. I said, "Ooh, that's smart. That's a good idea." And being that I've had the pleasure of having In-N-Out before, I'm like, So I ended up getting the Big Mac too because I was thinking about the Thousand Island. And I was like, Big Mac sounds good. No, I'm sitting up in here eating this McDonald's, and I just went for over 3 mile walk today. But, you know, I earned it. I earned these calories. Obviously, you can use whatever cheese you want, but they use American cheese. When I watch them, I just put it in the microwave and get that cheese melt. Pretty excited for a couple video ideas or videos I'm gonna do this week. That again had on my list for a long time. Just one of them is new. I told y'all about the. Yeah, on fried, all that frying out, bro. Yeah, got you, damn it. The hibachi or whatever. That's happening. Definitely happening. Shout out to the homies Jazz and Otis, the family, okay? They showed me so much love all the time. I just want to thank them. They show me so much love on Instagram all the time. And on, obviously on my YouTube page, but they always sharing my posts on Instagram, and I really appreciate them. They doing their thing. I'm so proud of them. Like, we all started around the same time. I think we did. And they taking off. I'm so proud of them. I got some of their merch. I need to post my picture of it. I just haven't opened the package yet. It did take a while to get here, but I think I have been seeing that a lot of people, Teespring or whatever, have been taking a long time to send people's products and stuff. But one, I think it was out of the country, I think. And two, we were doing quarantine. It wasn't like I was going nowhere anyway, so I was supporting the family. And when it got here. But I've had it for like a couple weeks, I think, or a week or two. You just need to post my picture. So shout out to them. Shout out to Eat Spicy with Tea. She gave me a shout out over the weekend. I really appreciate her. She doing her thing. And these are other Mukbangers, by the way. And y'all know I'll be forgetting. If I don't remember, just leave a comment and tell me I ain't put it in there. But I definitely want to put their links in my description box, and y'all go check their channels out if you haven't already. But Eat Spicy with Tea, she be putting back some food. And she's very supportive as well on Instagram, on my YouTube page. So shout out to them people. I really appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate, realizing, it ain't gonna cost you nothing, or, they don't have to do that or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And they know, supporting other people don't take away from your shine, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know that as well, and I don't mind supporting people, you know what I'm saying? I can't wait to get a community page, like, y'all gonna see all type of stuff. So, and then also I did I purchased a cameo from Be Love, and she did a review of my channel, and I really appreciate her. So shout out to Be Love, you know what I'm saying? That's my girl. Y'all know it'd be weird if I go a video without talking about her or her family, because y'all know I love her so much. So She gave me some really positive feedback or what have you on my channel. Gave me some things that I can work on. And so I'm very appreciative or what have you. So shout out to Be Love. I really appreciate her. She's so sweet. I just love her. Y'all know I do. Y'all gonna be mad right now if he was here because he loved Big Macs. Yeah, man, she put a lot of work into them cameos, like, you know, and she's the type of person that, you know, she said it before, she watch your video all the way through. She don't just, you know what I'm saying, just click on, she watch that thing all the way through. And that's what's up, because, you know, help you with your watch time and stuff. So look forward to implementing some of the things. Well, actually everything she said, I'm going to implement it, you know. Looking forward to seeing, you know, how it helps my channel and stuff. So, but I know it will. One of the things she said, but Lauren has been telling me to do this, and I was going to do it. I was already going to do it before Be Love said it, but Lauren was like, oh, but now because Be Love said it, you're going to do it. I was already going to do it, Lauren. I probably look like I'm growing dreads right now. I am not. My hair looks a little crazy, but not really, but Lauren had did me some, what's up, the baby? I don't understand why you gotta constantly just keep yelling at me like this, you know? She did me some finger coils. So they're real tight right now, but I was just wearing them this tight this week, and then next week I'll like separate them. I'm just thankful to have something done in my head. I ain't gotta do nothing to it or worry about looking crazy. Or keep wearing those head wraps. And I did say, you know, I've been thinking about letting my hair grow back, like let my hair grow back on the sides. But I'm fairly certain I'm gonna cut it off again. Just sides. Let me tell you, okay? When my hair get a little bit longer, my washing goes about to be popping. And last summer I was looking real tight with my washing goes, and then, you know, my sides cut off or whatever. I don't know when I'm gonna let them grow back, but, and honestly, I really should let them grow now because we in quarantine, we ain't doing nothing, but I don't know. That's just been brutal. I don't like looking rough. I think if, I don't know, but then that's gonna be rough if I let my hair grow out. Like, cause I said I wasn't gonna cut it, like cut the hair that actually is on there again. But then, like, you know, then when am I ever gonna let the sides grow back? And I'll mess around and cut my hair all off again, and then let it all grow evenly. Or maybe, I don't know, or maybe it would look better if I just got myself lined up or whatever, and then obviously cut my sideburns off because I got Ashanti's. If y'all are not familiar with the singer Ashanti, she has really long sideburns. Well, she did. I don't know if she still has them. But people that know me personally know that I can't stand Ashanti, so I don't follow her. You know, I don't know what she's up to, so I don't know if her sideburns are like a thing anymore. But I don't know. I'm a singer and I can like really sing. It's not too my own horn or anything, and she can't sing. And I'm so confused as to how she got a record deal because, you know, studio fixing of singers' voices and stuff is something else. Cause her singing live is horrible. So, yeah. It's absolutely pretty horrible. And I don't like it. Although, yes, I did listen to her first album. That was the jam of the summer that summer. So on the albums, obviously she sounds tight, but in person, alive, it's horrible. Mmm. And, you know, people who can't sing get more recognition than the people that really can sing. And it's just, that's annoying to me. So for, I'm a prime example, okay, what to do when you don't like or agree with somebody or whatever. You just don't follow them. You don't be obsessed with their life and stuff. Just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Like people, internet trolls, I don't know why, you know, they feel so entitled to keep following and keeping up tabs and stuff on people that they don't like. For what? Don't concern yourself with them. Keep it pushing, keep it moving, because best believe they ain't worried about you. They're thinking about you, so. I left my straw for my sweet tea in the car, but I had purchased these metal straws a while ago, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna use them. Y'all should see this thing. Oh, you gonna spit my tea out? Whew, what they putting in that sweet tea at McDonald's, y'all? Tell me, because I don't know. It's something along the lines of some sort of addictive drug, okay? Excuse me, I told y'all before when I was pregnant with Gavin, I had to have a sweet tea every day. A sweet tea and a Big Mac, actually. If it wasn't every day, it was almost every day. And one of the places that I worked at during that time, it was a McDonald's right there. So on my lunch break, I would get me a sweet tea and a Big Mac. Or before I went there. But even if I have a Big Mac every day, I probably had sweet tea every day. And that was when they had just started, like, you know, when they had just started that, like, any side, like, you could get a large drink for $1. Or any size drink for $1 or whatever. It's just like, why wouldn't you get a large or whatever? It just makes sense. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, oh, one thing I did, something I looked at right before I started this video. I was on Facebook, and now I don't really know. This is from Huffington Post or something like that. But they said that because I know George Floyd's family hired an independent, was it coroner or independent autopsy or whatever. Aside from the one that they are the one that was already done. And the one that was already done made me so upset because they're going to try to say that, you know, he had underlying issues or whatever, and that it wasn't necessarily the knee on his neck that caused his death. And I'm just like, y'all dumb. Okay, because, okay, I'll humor you. Okay, he had a heart condition. He, you know, if he did, a pre-existing condition. All that stress and trauma that he was under at the time, of course that caused his pre-existing condition to flare up and, you know, cause the issue or whatever. Like, had he wouldn't have died from his pre-existing condition that day if, you know, the circumstances were normal and he was walking freely on the street, he wouldn't have died. That was caused by, you know, what he was going through. His body was under a lot of stress and trauma at the time. So if he did have a pre-existing condition that ultimately caused his death, it was provoked by the undue stress and trauma that was on his body. Okay. So I don't want to hear I swear they be steady trying to pull the wool over somebody's eyes. So I'm really glad that his family ordered that independent autopsy, because the independent one said that it was caused by asphyxia due to neck and back compression. An independent autopsy found. And I'm reading this from Insider. And of course, these findings contradict the county attorney's office autopsy or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, they was playing. They really tried to pull the wool over our eyes. So I'm glad that his family is like doing you know, trying to combat and not be, you know, swayed or whatever, just told anything or whatever. So, and it's funny. Well, not funny, but funny to me because I play this game, this Yahtzee with friends game or whatever, and so they have families in these games or whatever, where you basically just are in a group of people and you play these you can play these family games, you can win extra prizes, extra dice, blah blah blah. So in my family, they started talking about the looting or whatever. They was just like, you know, it's just not. Somebody had mentioned that the looting had reached wherever they were at, and it's just not fair. You know, why are they punishing people or whatever? Like, you know, it's different ways to go about it, blah, blah, skip. So then yesterday I was already, you know, fired up. I've been fired up, but yesterday I was on what Calvin say, was on my Sister Soldier stuff. So they had the wrong one that day. So I had to go ahead and try to educate them in the group. But I could see, you know, that some people are probably just not going to be swayed. Like, they just don't understand. Like, one person just kept saying, you know, well, why, but why eye for an eye? Like, you know, why punish people, blah, blah, skip. And I'm just like, I mean, it's never really, I was like, okay, I hear what you're saying, but it's never been equal. It's never been an eye for an eye. Like, we just constantly keep on being poked and prodded. Okay, we always supposed to sit there and take the stuff. And it's just like, how long do you think that we gonna, you know, sit here and take this? And especially not this new generation. Heck no. Like, well, I mean, we ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've protested and stuff before, but we just not gonna sit there and take this now. And not even just, you know, black people. Our allies are upset with us, and so they like, heck no, no. You know, like Amanda Seals says, like, it's white people and then it's people that happen to be white, and our people that happen to be white, which is our allies, like, they tired for us. Okay, they tired of they tired, they uncomfortable, and when they you know what I'm saying. So, and then it's just like, why are we focusing on the looting and all this other kind of stuff and rioting? For a couple reasons. One, because why are we focusing on that? And it's taken away from the message of the protest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, the point, and taken away from the point that of why this stuff started in the first place. Okay, like, you know, it started because George Floyd and countless others have lost their lives at the hand of police brutality, and it has to stop. Okay, so that's one. Number two, there are people who are, you know, that take advantage and insert themselves in protest to trigger riots and stuff like that, to bring a bad name to protesting in the Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, so they are doing this on purpose to highlight or try to bring a negative light onto Black Lives Matter movement. Okay, 3, I firmly believe that, you know, police presence causes a negative reaction or what have you when people are protesting, especially when, you know, the same energy is not met when other groups protest. Okay, so why is it that every time, you know, people in the name of Black Lives Matter and just protesting the, you know, the disparities in the Black community, the unequal and unfair treatment of Black people, why is it that when every time we want to protest that stuff, and this is like not even just today, this is not even just this weekend, this has been happening for years, like when people were protesting in the 60s and protesting slavery, all that good stuff, people, we are constantly met with hostility and we just don't understand. Like, I posted on my personal Facebook page about how, you know, I'm in other, like Flint, Michigan, like the sheriff's office, and other places around the world, those officers are standing with the protesters. Okay, they are showing us that they are not okay with what's going on either. Okay, and that's what we want to see. We don't want to see, when we go down here and protest, we got to see police officers in riot gear ready to tear us up. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it like that? Especially when, you know, they are not doing that for other groups. Where was the riot gear when, and tear gas and rubber bullets, when them people was marching on the Capitol with freaking assault rifles? Where was that same energy? That's all I want to know. That's what we want to know. We are tired. Like, and why is it that, you know, our basically what police presence and riot gear tells us is that stay in line, okay? And period. Y'all better stay in line. Y'all know that this is, you can't do this or whatever. That's basically what that presence and riot gear and you know, trying to deter us from protesting says. Also, we also have to, I'm gonna have to continue this because my camera got cut off. Okay. I gotta hurry up because the baby's upset. Also, you know, we have to understand, first of all, we can't judge, or you can't judge how people react to something that you are not a part of. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't stand that people keep speaking on how people are protesting, what they're doing to protest, how people are reacting, if you are not living the reality that they are protesting for. You have no dog in this fight. You cannot speak on other people's experiences. You cannot tell somebody how to think, how to act, how to feel about what they're experiencing if you yourself are not experiencing it, period. And even if you are, if you don't agree with it, fine. But for Black people who don't agree with it or what have you, or are speaking on it, what are you doing to change it? What are you doing besides the looting and the rioting that you know yourself don't agree with? Are you donating to causes that are or efforts that are helping to change the culture in America? Are you voting? Are you going to every election, not even just the presidential elections, because that's not even the most important one? You need to be going to your local city government, city, local, county, city, state government elections. Every time there is an election, there is no excuse, because those are the people that can affect change within your local community. Okay, and then you need to go to the primary elections and stuff like that to elect these people that's supporting the you know, presidential office. Because even if, say, you know, there is somebody in office that you don't necessarily agree with, if you elect the right representatives to you know, voice your interest or whatever, then, you know, that could help, you know, deter, or what I want to say, negate that, you know, that office or whatever. So that's one thing. I lost my train of thought. So yeah. Well, I mean, just what are you doing to assist or what have you? Or what solutions are you bringing forth other than being negative about what's going on when you're not doing anything to help or what have you? And again, if your main focus or your main anger is is geared towards the fact that there is looting and rioting, and you're more angry about that than about a life that's lost. Like that material stuff, people can get that back. The George Floyd he gone. He can't get his life back. And I'm so happy and proud to see business owners, being okay with the fact that they got, they stuff got looted, or maybe they business got, tore up. They're like, that's what insurance is for. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all got to do, because we understand and it's time and it needs to stop. That's the type of, like, I love seeing business owners who are, obviously, they're, upset. That's their business or whatever, their livelihood or what have you. But I am glad to see that they're just like, this is a material. This is for a greater cause. This is bigger than my store. This is bigger than my shop. This is bigger than, what I'm saying, my business. This is about him. You know what I'm saying? Like if we not, I don't know. And also I would just encourage people to support businesses that support you. If a business or something that you support hasn't spoken out about this or what have you in favor of, this police brutality being wrong, and the racist culture or whatever that we're still living in, I would urge you not to support them, because they don't support you. You feel me? So yeah, sorry, I just went on ahead and went on that rant, didn't I? But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that I had been seeing or what have you that seeing this past weekend. I mean, it's just, and it's heavy, it's deep, man. Like, yeah. But I was happy to see it. Now, I mean, that ain't happened where I was at or what have you, as far as, officers being in support of protests or whatever. Because, I mean, honestly, like, I feel like that could have avoided everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish that, and then, like, people were saying, like, obviously they arrested more protesters than they did kill the killers who murdered Michael Floyd or whatever. Like, them 3 other officers still walking free. And why are they? Because they need to be held accountable. And that's what we talking about. Like, y'all worried about us protesting, but you ain't worried about solving the problem that we are protesting in the first place. Like, we see where your priorities lie. Your priorities lie more in trying to keep us in check and keep us in line than saying that you believe that it is wrong, And then not even, and then so, like, people, and it's automatically like stuff is incited by the police or what have you. Like, I've seen a couple accounts of people I know personally, some people that I don't, or what have you, here in Columbus, Ohio, that like experience like the police like starting the stuff, and it's just like, for what? Like, you're telling me that I can't protest peacefully. But then also the media we have to be cognizant of what the media is doing, because they want to, the media is just geared towards pointing out negativity, period. You know what I'm saying? And they want us to think that, it's just so much going. I mean, there is looting, all right? There is rioting. But, like, a lot of people were posting yesterday, like, here's to show you that it's been peaceful, just in case they try to tell you otherwise or whatever. Because, the media will want you to think that it's just been days and days of, like, unpeaceful rioting people or whatever, and people are just coming together just trying to protest, you know what I'm saying? Like, period. And yeah, I don't know. So I don't know where I was going with that, but I just had to talk about that real quick. So yeah, y'all, I don't know. Just hope things get better, man. For real, for real. Definitely, y'all, make sure you go out and vote, man. If you got a problem with what's going on, one, I hope it's because you got a problem with police brutality and not because people are looting, because that's not the issue. And honestly, you know what? And if you screaming all lives matter, that's some trash, because that's a direct attack on Black Lives Matter. That's a direct and blatant effort to silence and overshadow and try to overshadow Black Lives Matter, because nobody is saying that other lives don't matter. And people being pro-Black does not mean that you are anti any other culture or race. You are just for the betterment of your people, and that's fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? And nobody is saying that other lives don't matter. Well, again, nobody's saying that. So, you know, for you to try and keep saying all lives matter and stuff like that, that's terrible. And I saw, who I see, Heine Eats or whatever, she messed herself up. I don't know. I had to unfollow her on Instagram because one, she tried to hashtag all lives matter. They lit her up in them comments. And then you know, she mentioned the looting and stuff like that, and it's just like, that's not that shouldn't be what the focus is or whatever. It's taken away from the real message and the real issue or whatever. And then she posted a super old video of a business owner, like during, I forget what time period, but this is like years, like decades ago, of a business owner, you know, talking to people about you know, rioting and looting their own or whatever. And it's just like, girl, no, don't speak on it. If you don't know what to say, like, I don't know. If you are not, I feel like if you are not in support of, you know, the equality or whatever and treatment of everybody, I just would suggest that you just don't say nothing at all, because, you know, you don't want to say the wrong thing and then get lit up. I mean, you know, I guess I don't think that people have wrong intentions, or and also just don't say anything just because you feel like you know, have to say something, you know what I'm saying? Like you know, you want to be seen like you care or whatever. And when you probably really don't, or don't understand it or whatever, like, don't do that. Skip, don't do that. Although silence is just as bad or what have you. I mean, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But anywho, I gotta peace out because the bubby is look, do you see yourself over there? Do you see yourself in that camera? The bubby is wanting to get down, you know. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Peace out. All right. Say peace out, brother. Say bye-bye.